There have been lots of cases recently of people hacking their way through the cyber world.
One of CSUN's information security officers sits down with Jose Saenz to discuss how these cyber criminals are managing to break into any system.
Thank you, guys. Today I'm here with Information Security Officer Kevin Kursawinski. Kevin, how are you today? And thank you for coming over today. So Kevin, there's been a lot of issues recently, with the target, data being hacked, Home Depot as well, Anthem Blue Cross. How is it possible that these big companies and corporations are getting hacked when, aren't they supposed to be like really secure, I would say, and have that money to protect their customers' identity?
Well, it's a dangerous world out there. I mean, there's millions of hackers that want to do nothing but get access to your data and get access to large corporate data. And companies like Anthem and Target, they're extremely target rich, meaning they have millions and millions and millions of credit cards, they have millions and millions of social security numbers. So that's the reason that those companies are targeted on a daily or hourly basis by lots of very determined hackers. And there's also the human factor. There's people, well-meaning people that do, in some cases, dumb things. So in some cases, they leave a file in the wrong place. They leave a server unprotected, and that's usually what hackers exploit.
And usually, is it easy to identify these hackers, or is there any way to see who hacked you? Or
generally, most hackers will leave a footprint. I mean, most companies, including CSUN, they do have monitoring systems that are across the network, across our servers. So generally, a hacker will leave some kind of a trace so that we know if something does indeed happen.
How important is network security right now, and will that change as technology advances?
It's like I said, it's kind of armorous. I mean, hackers get better and better, and so our job as information security in all areas is to keep up with the hackers. So what the latest tools are, what the latest FBI bulletins are on hackers. I mean, it's our role and our responsibility to keep up with all that.
And with so much technology out there, with a lot of things going wireless now, does that make it a lot easier for hackers, to get information from people?
Well, it does. I mean, but what you have to be, as a individual, and individuals are as responsible. Our best front line in information security is to have every faculty, staff, and student have enough information so that they can combat these hackers. And so the wireless that we have is encrypted with a high level of encryption. And so we recommend that you change your password on a regular basis, that you use the encrypted wireless, to use the technology that we provide to keep your information safe.
And then usually who has a higher risk of getting hacked, or what mistake do people do?
Well, I think one mistake people do is it's obviously they trust. So they'll get an email from a friend. That email will look innocuous. They'll open it up. They'll click on it. That takes them to a site that where their information could potentially be compromised. I mean, so part of my job is to be suspicious, and I encourage everybody to be suspicious about anything that they get. If it looks funny, if someone asks for your password, if someone asks for any type of your information, that be very suspicious of any type of attempt to get some of your personal information.
All right, and that's it for today, Kevin. Thank you again for coming over. And
no problem.
It's been a pleasure having you here.